My mind is old.
It's so cute. That's funny.
Disgusting. Okay, I don't even know if anyone's gonna care what I have to say, but this book, I DNF'd it like 2-3 years ago, around there, and I could not read it. I couldn't finish it. I was so bored. Oh my god. And that was like when I was like almost, it was like 18, 19, around there. I was late teens. I'm 20 now. My mind is old now. I'm different. I don't read this. When I first read the second one, I was like, oh my god, he's pining. Oh my god, it's so cute. They're having relations. They're doing this stuff. Yay, so cute. Hot. Now I'm reading this as a 20-year-old. I have so much little notes. Like, first of all, me as a teen. Maybe it's just me. But I did not abbreviate my friends' names. I did not use the letter if I was talking about my friends. I wouldn't do C. I wouldn't do A. I'm like, oh, hey, I'm going over A's house. Or, hey, I'm going over Z's or V's or G's. I don't do that. That's not something I do or any teen that I know would do. When I talk to my friends, we use their full name. Hey, you want to go over Tyler's house? Sure, we'll go over to us. Hey, do you want to come over to my house? We used our names. And we didn't say 2 nights, as in the number 2, N-I-T-E. No. I wrote tonight like a almost adult. An almost adult wrote the thing. How many? They've said so much wording to like innuendos of like, oh yeah, we got saucy. Like, what was so? In the last book, Ella made a deal with Jordan so she could go and do the deed with Reed and go to the Way game, and she was part of the dance team, and so she owed her a favor. She's paying her dues, and Jordan wants to take Reed to the winter formal, and so I was like, fine, okay, I'll just let it slide, because if she doesn't, Jordan's gonna tell Ella's dad, her dad's back, apparently, her dad, that she snuck off and did the deed with her boyfriend. Fine, I get it. Okay, cool. But they go to the winter formal, and what's it called? She's wearing a thin dress or whatever, and her nipples are showing, and he's like, it's hard not to stare. What do you mean it's hard not to stare? Is that how men are? Because my man's not like that. I don't see him staring at other women's breasts. I'm not with him all the time. Mind you, I'm not with him all the time. But, I don't see him staring at other. I would have to ask him. Because I wouldn't know. But, like, me thinking, if I was a man and I had a girl and said I was in the situation, I would not be looking at the girl's breasts for a long period of time, to the point where she realized, like, he saw my nipples. Like, ugh. No, that's not something I would do as a man. And, like, I can't put the book down because they say something funny, because it's kind of funny. They'll say something funny like, is he gonna dedicate instructions from his prison cell like some mafia don, which is hilarious if you get the context of the book. It's so funny. It has me giggling and laughing. But then they say something like, I'm expressing my appreciation for my girls rockin' bod. Who says that? No boy is saying my girlfriend's rockin' bod. The fuck? I would have to ask my boyfriend, hey, do you say stuff like, not even, like, he doesn't even say that to me. He would say something more genuine, or like, my body's hot, or you're fine, or you're beautiful. Stuff like that. You're a goddess. Kill that. He has never said, you have a rockin' bod. I'm appreciating my girlfriend's rockin' bod. Like he's some surfer. Maybe it's the Malibu thing. Maybe it's the, I don't even know where they are, where it's the same place. But the podcast, it's in Malibu. It's in LA. So, same thing. And then, what's it called? I just can't. I really can't. And then the dad was like, I hate the dad. He's so overprotecting and it pisses me off. Maybe that's what the author wanted us to do, but he pisses me off. I don't know. Him trying to be a dad when he wasn't there and trying to be a dad and like be overprotecting out of the back, it just kind of pisses me off. I don't know. It just pisses me off. Moving on. But he was like, in my day, the boys drove the girls' houses. He didn't drive to his best friend's house to pick him up. Boy, you were a player. You got the mom pregnant and then left. I'm pretty sure that's the story, that you got her pregnant and then dipped. And didn't even come back when the mom told her, hey, I'm dying. I need you to lock in, and take care of our kid. Because, like, you got me pregnant. Time to step up because I'm dying. Didn't do a damn thing. Don't know what the frick he was doing. I cannot remember. But he wasn't doing anything. But one last thing. The little cherry on top that I don't like. She leans down to kiss me, but pulls back before I can slip her some tongue.
Police! Help!
Disgusting. I'm gonna start throwing out a couple of noises. But in what world? Maybe that's how men think. I don't know how men think. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I have a womanly brain. In what world would a man talk like this? In what world would a man talk like this? Like, oh my god. But then a few pages later, maybe it's okay. So Erin Want is there's no perfect specific word for, like, it's a name under a name. If you know the word perfect, I cannot remember the word. A surname? No, that's not it. I can't remember the word. Moving on. But it's two people. They're like Ashley and some name of some sorts. I don't know. I will look it up. Erin Watt, author. It's Ella Kennedy and Jen Frederick. Pretty sure those are girls' names. And, like, I know we readers, we like women's writing more because they can write a good man. They can write up a hell of a man and a hell of a character. But I don't know about these two. Yes, they have written a nice man, but the way they're speaking, they can't write teens. They cannot. Pretty sure this is young adult. I'm pretty sure the Paper Princess series is a young adult. Yeah, it's a young adult. They can't write young adult. Obviously, because what young adult talks like this? I don't. I never did. Like, let me slip you some tongue. Disgusting. Get it out of my face. I will chuck the book. But then I turn the page, continue reading, and then they say something hilarious, and I'm writing LMAO. Oh my god, laughing my butt off. It's so funny. Oh, they say something cute like, aw, he took her on a day in a helicopter. That was from the podcast, if you don't know. But like, aw, so cute. Let me slip you some tongue. Oh my god, disgusting. What else did I write? There's probably more here that I do not know. Oh, here we go. I should have tabbed these, but I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't. Backstory. So, it's kind of a spoiler. So, like, I would skip this part. If you wanted to read this, even after the insults I gave to it, I would still read it. It's a good book. It's funny. Okay, here's a spoiler. There's Brooke, and apparently, she was pregnant, and she decided to accuse or say that the baby was Reed's. The baby's not Reed's, it's his dad's. He got a vasectomy, but apparently it failed, so the baby is his, and he's, like, kind of devastated. Besides the point. But Reed being Reed, he decides to go over to Brooke's house to, like, talk out the whole, like, saying it's not my kid, stuff like that, I guess, or something. And since he's there, he's kind of there wrong. I'm pretty sure, I haven't finished the book yet, or the series, but, like, I'm pretty sure he was framed. Like, obviously he was framed. It has to be Delilah. I'm pretty sure it was Delilah that he killed Brooke, but that's my guess. But he was basically wrong place, wrong time, and so he was accused of killing Brooke. Where was I going with this? Okay, so yeah, so he's framed for murder, and so everyone thinks he's framed for murder. But I'm just gonna read the paragraph. Okay. It was an accident, and they got into a fight where she fell and hit her head, then I don't see why Reed would be punished. Baby girl, you're delusional. That's still murder. Even if it was an accident, you still get charged for murder. If I'm messing with somebody and we're fighting and just being playful, or like we're arguing and the argument turns into like a fight that like she trips and falls because like I'm like pulling her back in the corner, or she falls because we're like arguing on a cliff, something like that. If we're arguing on a cliff and I'm coming close to her and she ends up falling, but wasn't my intention for her to fall down the cliff, I am still charged for murder because I was there with her, and me talking to her equaled her falling off the cliff and dying. I am still charged for murder. That is how it works. So even if he does that, he still deserves to be punished. That is delusional. And Val, I love you. She's the good friend, but she's like, I'm on Reed's team Reed too. Honey, I know you're just there for your friend, but your friend is delusional. If she thinks that Reed doesn't deserve to be punished just because she fell on accident and hit her head and they were arguing, he still needs to be punished. Maybe not for so long because it was accidental, and if you like voice that it was accidental, he still was there, and him talking to her and arguing with her caused her to fall. If he had not gone there and argued with her, and she would not have fallen or anything and been dead, so he would still be charged for murder. That's just logical thinking. Oh, another one. I have a doggy eared. Hate that I did that. Okay. I hated this part. Come on, kids, we're gonna get closer to the phone or whatever we're watching this on. Where should I go? Wait, give me a second. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. I haven't even been thinking about that, but he is. Reed's not the destroyer. He's never destroyed anything in his life. He's always been the protector, even at this moment when he's battling his own lust for control. Disgusting! Makes me want to shrivel up and... No! Who says that? It's disgusting. I don't like it. It's terrible. Oh, and then like the next paragraph is like, I reach between us and guide him between my legs. I hate this. The broad head pierces my body, but there's no pain this time. Want to cross my legs. Ew. Ugh. Disgusting. I can't. But don't get me wrong. I'm reading this for Pete's sakes. I read dark romance. I have read like 3 but a dark romance. So I know Smith scenes. I understand the Smith scenes, okay? I get it. And I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good... How do I say this without saying the word? I love me a good sex scene in a book. Mwah, delicious. If it's written perfectly, love it. Would read it again if I wanted to. Have read it again. Read Let's Out about like 3, 4, 5 times because I liked the book. The humor, the stuff in it, it was nice. I liked it. I've read it a bunch of times. But this, this will not be a reread. This will not be on my folder of rereads because I would not even put my worst enemy, give this book to them because, he's a destroyer. Not in this moment. Oh, go away. Ella, no, baby girl, no. This is the part where the texting. We're gonna do this. Who says G when they're referring to their friends? Like, I'm stupid. My brother came in. Moving on. Like, soon I hope G wants me to... They say numbers. I don't know. To look for blackmail stuff. Do you think I should... They wrote should SHLD. Where was the O and the U? Was it so hard to write the O and the U and write should? Like, I don't even text like that. Maybe when I was younger, I would say to be quick with it. And when I'm texting friends, oh, I love you, or can I go, or... where would I say you? When I use the word you, I would sometimes use the letter U just to be quick with it because I am busy and can't do the whole YOU thing. But I don't text like that all the time. That's just one of my clues to say, hey, I'm busy. I'm just going to write, hey, I love you too. I will never do the ILY. That's just mean. That's dry. This, no. Take it away from me. Mia here. So, during editing, I'm spoiling a lot, so just be word of caution that this video has a lot of spoilers. So if you don't want to watch it all, it's fine. I will post another video at some point talking about another book that I'm rage reading. So, just maybe not watch it. You can watch it and thread with caution, and I don't know, but it's funny. It's a funny video. I like it, so enjoy. So there's stuff in here that's not related. I mean, it's not. It's just okay. So, this paragraph was like after Reed got like his like plea deal that he has to plead guilty for the murder, and what's it called? Just gonna read the paragraph. I raised my stricken eyes to him. Dad and I are about the same size. I'm a little heavier than he is because I lift a lot of weights. What does that have to do with the story? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, I get him saying, but I remember when I was a kid, I rode on his shoulders and thought he would always keep me safe. Cute, haha, cute, Dad keeping you safe as a little kid. But what was the point of saying I lift a lot of weights? Like, you could have just said something different. Something different along the lines. Like, I'm not a writer. I'm not going to come at the writers. I can't write for anything. I use AI to write my essays when I needed to. But no. I don't like it. No. Like, by the grace of God, I'm thinking, by some grace of God, I got through majority, almost a bit of the book. I have like a sliver left, like 80-70%, around there. Don't know how I did that. Maybe because the funny parts. Because the funny parts are funny. If you read this, then congratulations to you. I hope you enjoy it. I will not be rereading it. I will be selling it and giving it to Goodwill or something along the line once I finish reading it, because I will not be reading it again. Is that a waste of my father's money? Yes. Yes, it is. But I will let someone else enjoy it. So if you're in Odington, I will be giving these books once I finish them. So I hope you enjoy that. And my writing. Oh, I can't give this up. I have writing in it. I have to keep it. Never mind. I lost my spot. That's nice. Got it. Okay, but I don't know. Paper Princess. Love the first one. The first one reminds me of the podcast. It's just a little more heavier than the podcast. I can't even listen to the podcast because I need to pick one. Because if I listen to the podcast, I want to know what's gonna happen here. And I know it's like a adaptation, like a different twist of the book of Erin Watts' Paper Princess and Royals of Malibu. Two different things. Same story-ish line, but two different things. But I want one than the other. I need to read one first, and I decided the book. In this sense, when people say that book's better than the movies, the book was better than the movie, the podcast is better than the book. I mean, it's less graphic, I would say. But besides that, I choose the podcast. There's also less spice in the podcast than this. There's like kissy moments and like, I guess, little innuendos. I don't know about the but I don't know if that's there. I haven't finished it. There's a new season out for the Rose of Malibu. That's why I haven't really finished it. You get the point. But that is what I have to say. I hope y'all enjoy me yapping about this book. Go ahead, read it for yourself. See what I see. Maybe it's just opinions. Maybe you enjoyed it and I didn't. That's fine. To each their own. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. This is not one of my yums. And that's fine. This is though. Okay, bye-bye. That is my little book stuff. Ciao.